Oh my gosh, I'm now live. Am I really? I'll let everybody get here. Here comes the people. Hi, everybody. Hello. Oh, hello. Hi, everyone. Oh my goodness. Hello. I hope everybody's having a lovely day. Hi, Noah. The star is here to say hello. Say hi, George. This live is really just for all of us to look at George. Say hello. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming to hang out. It's an exciting occasion. I know Madeline says look at your viewer spike. It's true because of George. I show George's face and then all of a sudden everybody shows up. It's a very momentous day because Grow As We Go, which was one of my first songs on my first album, has been streamed 100 million times on Spotify, which is kooky crazy, and also amazing, and largely because of probably a lot of the people that are here on this live. So I mostly just wanted to come on and say thank you for loving the song and listening to the song, and watching the video, directed by my best friend Nick Lieberman. It's one of my fave songs ever. Thank you, Brooklyn. I think it's gorgeous too. I think it's very special. I started with the phrase "Grow As We Go" conceptually for the song. I kind of just thought it was a really beautiful and interesting phrase / title, and then I thought about this concept of, a lot of relationships end with people saying like, I need to go grow and become, who I am and find myself. I need space. And I just thought, what if the person who was being broken up with kind of responded by saying like, why are those things mutually exclusive? Like, why can't we do that and stay together? Why can't I give you space to continue to become who you are and still be here with you? And that's where the song was born. And so I brought that concept and that title to Ben Abraham, one of my nearest and dearest collaborators and friends, and Alex Hope, who's also an incredible songwriter and producer. And they immediately understood it, and we wrote it in a few hours, and get those dates because everybody at the beginning of the year was fighting for the same dates and the same venues, and just really wanted to be able to see you and go on tour. So I had to kind of just go with the flow. So please come if you can. When am I coming to the UK? I don't have dates yet, but I'm dying to play in the UK. I played one concert at the Hammersmith Apollo, I think it's called, in the UK, and it was one of my favorite concerts I've ever played. It was so much fun. I was just there shooting a film all of the fall called The People We Hated the Wedding with Alison Janney and Kristen Bell, who are the most wonderful ladies. And I loved getting to live there and spend time there. So I love the UK and would love to come back. Will I come to South America? I once again would love to. I only ever came once to Brazil to promote The Politician, and it was like the most amazing couple days, and the enthusiasm of all the fans was just really infectious. So I really hope to come back there as well. I'm your favorite singer. That's very nice. Thank you, Matthew Musician. Sounds like you're a musician. I look forward to hearing your music. Are you going to Canada? Yeah, I have a show in Toronto, I believe, on this tour in September. So come see me in Toronto if you're in Canada. Also, I have been spending a lot of time in Canada because my partner Noah Galvin, who I think is watching, is shooting his show The Good Doctor there. And there's also a new episode of The Good Doctor on tonight. So ultimately this live is to promote The Good Doctor on ABC. And you should watch it tonight because Noah's on it. Thank you, Wretched Divine. Wretched and Divine, even better. Thank you. How's Beanie? Did you see her in Funny Girl yet? No, I haven't, because I haven't been in New York, and she just started performances like last night, I think, or 2 nights ago. But I've heard it was a triumph, as I knew it would be, and I can't wait to see her in it. I've known that she could do it since we were like 14 years old, and so it's just unbelievable dream come true that she's really doing it, and I can't wait to see it. I just wanted to thank you for Grow As We Go. I've sung it throughout my MT college audition process, and I get to go to college now. Couldn't have done it without your inspiration. Congratulations, the Stephen Newton, on getting into college, and I'm so honored that you used my song, and that you like it. Oh, Noah sent smileys. He is here. That's so wonderful. Yeah, I've heard of a lot of people using Grow As We Go for like weddings and bar mitzvahs and family moments, and that kind of stuff just means the entire world, you know, that somebody would use your words or your ideas in a moment that's so important like that in their lives. So that's my favorite thing to see. Please never stop sharing those. I always see those when people post videos and clips from those events, and they use my music. It's my favorite thing to see. So keep them coming. What else can I answer? I have a guest that I want to come in a second, but before that happens, what song from Reverie are you most excited to perform? That's a great question. Probably I Want to Love You But I Don't, because it like deserves to be in a big space. To me, it's always, when I sing it, it always feels like I'm like in a big arena, like doing some kind of like early 90s, late 80s like power ballad, and so I think that's gonna be really fun with a whole crowd. Dark Times and In Case You Don't Live Forever, which are 2 songs that I love so much that I feel kind of have a really similar feeling and kind of fill a similar spot in the show. So I'm trying to decide which of those to do. So if you care to weigh in, I'm happy to hear some opinions. But definitely one or both of those songs will be on there. Will I be doing any covers? Yes, I will. There's a cover that I released that I'm going to do, and I'm not going to tell you which one it is, but I'm very excited to perform it live. I think it's going to be really fun in person. So I definitely will do at least one cover. What's my favorite outfit, costume? I haven't gotten my costumes yet on the tour, but if there's anything you want me to wear, just tell me. I'm excited. I'm open. I want to at least have one costume change this time. Last time I just wore one thing for the whole show because the only time I had a break was to go pee. So I'm hoping that this time I'll at least get to have like one little cute change, because half of it's for the looks. You know what I mean? Amazing singer, and your songs make me happier than anything. That's so nice. Thank you, Jillian. Do you still get nervous before performing? Yes. Well, especially after the pandemic, like, because it was so long where we couldn't do this anymore. And so I feel like I'm kind of like out of step in a way. So I do, in kind of a nice way, I like have some of my old nerves come back where it still feels like really new and exciting to get up in front of people and sing because it's just been a minute. And it's, I really haven't gotten a ton of opportunity to do it since the pandemic started. I mean, lots of virtual things and lots of songwriting sessions and recording and stuff. But in terms of large performances, the Grammys this weekend I'm performing, and that's going to be one of my first kind of big ones in a while. So that'll be fun. I did do some TVs and stuff when Reverie came out, but in terms of like big live performance, I'm getting back on the saddle. So fingers crossed. I'm very excited. The fame is going to George's head. That's right, Jessica Long. It really is. He's a bigger, bulkier guy than I thought he was going to be, but makes him an even better snuggler, so I'll take it. I'm obsessed with you. Hey, thanks, Lucy. That's nice. If you're ever in Vancouver, dinner on me, friend. Oh, thanks. Noah and I are there all the time. My wife loves you. Oh, thanks. Fran from Chile. Thank you. Dark times got me through some dark times. I'm glad. I'm glad it was aptly named. Oh, In Case You Don't Live, we have a vote for In Case You Don't Live Forever, I see. Dark times 100%. Both. Wow. We're getting all different points of view here, and that's what I like to see, ladies and gents. Oh. Are you back? I have a buddy here to say hello, along with George. This is Nick Lieberman. Hey, what's up? Better known as Nicky Spaghetti, who has been my collaborator and best friend for a long time, for like 23 years. Just kidding.
Really well.
Just kidding. Like 14.
Yeah.
And he directed the Grows We Go music video back in the day. And so I thought it would be a nice way to mark the occasion. Do you have any memories of that shoot, Nick?
Yeah, I have a lot of great memories. It was a great day. We worked with two like incredible dancers.
Yes. Shout out Rudy Abreu and Effie Tutko.
Yeah, they were amazing, and it was really cold in this big industrial building. I think it was a building where they invented Viagra.
Really?
Yeah, which is cool. It was just an amazing day, and like exactly the space that I had hoped to find when I listened to the song. And I thought that the performances were wonderful. And then we sort of left because we wanted it at like sunset when you were going to perform. But then there was like a little bit of a camera bobble, and our time started getting shorter and shorter. And you were like, let's just go. And we just were like, you did like 3 back to back to back, one more emotional than the next. Everybody in the room was crying, including me. And it was beautiful.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, it was so incredible.
It was fun. That was kind of that was the first one we did, right?
That
like
was the first one that we did, yeah. And then remember we had to race to go do the gallery part of Bad Habit in the same building.
Yes.
Yes.
In the room that is ultimately not a gallery.
No, it's certainly not a gallery. It's, yeah, all industrial pharmaceutical production.
Of course.
I hope you feel
thrilling,
that in the final.
Thrilling stuff. No, but I remember it being just really exciting because, again, Nick and I have been making videos and stuff since we were in high school, and this was kind of the first, like, proper professional moment where all the creatives were like us, you know? It was,
yes.
You know, Nick and I and our friend Eli Raskin produced, shout out to Eli Raskin, and, you know, it just felt, like, very adult in an exciting way.
Definitely.
To carry out our own creative.
Totally. Yeah.
Right?
But, yeah, I mean... Ben is, as everybody knows, I'm sure watching, Ben's amazing in that he can just go. Like, he's such an amazing performer in that way. Like, you know, other people, you really have to get everything exactly perfectly right for them to drop in. But, you know, you're so connected to the music that I feel like as soon as it's like time for you to perform, you have the full range available to you, what you can do.
That's so nice.
It's really true.
Thanks, man.
Just popped in to say that.
Thank you. And now that you said what I paid you to say.
Yeah. See you all later.
Thanks, Nikki.
Yeah, of course.
That really was Nikki Spaghetti in the flesh. I'll answer a few more questions. I have one other friend that was going to pop in, and I'm trying to figure out how to see if he has requested to join. But a lot of you have, which is really nice. But I'm ultimately just kind of trying to chat with my buddy. Well, that's okay. We'll see if he shows up. But let me answer some more of these questions. Will I ever sing Everything I Did to Get to You from Songland? Oh, maybe. That's fun. I'm glad you liked that song. That was so fun doing Songland. I so enjoyed it. I have to tune into the Grammys just for you. Molly Babali, please do watch the Grammys. And not just for me. It's also Cynthia Erivo, Leslie Odom Jr., Rachel Ziegler. It's a fun crew. And we get to sing Sondheim, which is like the best music there is. I want to play Evan Hansen someday, but I have a deep singing voice. Any advice? Charles, it's going to be a tough one because it's a very tenory part. And it's very high, and it's lots of singing. But they could always change keys, you know, if the characterization is special. I don't think you should give up on that dream. But also, there's lots of roles for deep voices, too. Reverie was the best birthday present ever. Oh, I'm so glad it was on your birthday. Hi from Spain. Hello, Spain. Inspired me and gave me the courage to finally audition for theater. All right, Abby Rad. Round of virtual applause for Abby Rad for finally auditioning for theater. That's so exciting. Sorry, I'm just checking the list of peeps to see if... I wonder if... Well, oh well. Who's opening for you on your tour? Well, of course we wanted to have lovely Jake Wesley Rogers, but because of the reschedule, he's got his own things happening in the fall, so it's not going to work out, but we love him and we wish him well, and I'm excited to see everything he does. We do have somebody new that's coming on to open that I just found out is going to happen. I can't reveal it yet, but it's coming very soon, and I'm really excited that I get to bring this act with me on the road. And I'm talking about the video with Nikki. Hi, Molly, says Adam. Oh, yes, my friend Molly's here somewhere, too, and he's saying hello. Will I sing Come Back on tour? It's definitely on the list. Trying to figure out where it fits in the set list, but I love that one, so it's nice to see you bring that one up. Thank you. Some of your songs got me through rough times in my life. Thank you. Your voice is amazing. Oh, thanks, Elise. I'm so glad. I'll try to keep making stuff for you. I also have had the opportunity to write recently, and I'm really excited to sometime soon put out some more stuff because I have some good things cooking. Hi, Shelly. My friend Shelly Ragnar from Pitch Perfect is here. Thank you. Thanks for coming and saying hello. What song are you most excited to perform on tour? Well, I said from Reverie, I Want to Love You, but I don't. I think in general, I mean, Grow As We Go. I mean, it's Grow As We Go day, so I feel like I also have to say Grow As We Go. Also because that's the one people tend to know, and it's so fun to hear everybody sing along because it's a little gentler, that song, a little softer, and everybody puts their little lights up. So I'm excited for that. Would you ever want to work with Lynn in the future? kind of like a game plan, like a basic one, and then maybe depending on where I am, I'll shuffle a couple things around, maybe throw in a song for fun, maybe bring up a guest on stage, kind of go with the flow, try to keep it alive and changing. But yeah, same general vibe, so that everyone's getting the same show, which is what we want, because there's so many different spots. Congrats on all the streams. Thanks, Mandy. Grows Who Goes just sending. Thank you so much. Henry the Goat. Yes, I agree. Henry's the goat. What's my favorite Hamilton song? Probably Satisfied. Is George the opening act, though? Yes, Henry, that's correct. The opening act that I'm waiting to announce is, in fact, just George kind of running back and forth across the front of the stage and ripping up anything you leave on the counter. That's his talent. Give George a solo. Wow, lots of requests for George to perform. I see. Oh, it's Vincent. Hi, Vincent. Thanks for coming by. I love Vincent. If you don't know Vincent, listen to his music. I'm sure you do, though. Because if you're here, you're probably gay, or at least gay adjacent, so. Love from Israel. Hi, Israel. I just saw Dear Evan Hansen. It was beautiful. Oh, thank you so much. What's my favorite Jewish holiday? Oh, that's good. I like Rosh Hashanah, because it's like a new year separate from everyone else's New Year's, so you get like 2 fresh starts in the same year. It's like a great place to reset. And I like Hanukkah, but basically because it's like knockoff Christmas and you get presents. Pentatonics collab. Oh, of course, I would love to. Pentatonics was the entertainment at the opening night party for Pitch Perfect 1. And I remember I was such a super fan at that stage, and they were just starting to come up. And I like thought it was the most insane thing ever. And everyone around me was like, why are you being so crazy about it? And I was like, just listen to them sing. I'm telling you. And everyone was blown away, of course. And now they're giant Grammy winners. And we love to see it. I think Runaway is so beautifully written. Well done. Thank you, Alma's FW. I wrote Runaway all by myself. There's only a handful of songs I've released that I've written without co-writers. I really love to co-write whenever possible. It's a lot less of a solitary experience, but that is one that I wrote alone, so I really appreciate that very much. Oh, my mom's here. Hi, Mom. My mom says I might be responsible for 1 million of your 100 million streams. That's very nice, Mom, and I bet that's right. Which song from Reverie is the most meaningful to you? Asks Tink. Oh, Tinkerbell. That's cute. Probably Happy to Be Sad, because it's about my partner Noah and how I was feeling sad when I had to be long distance from him, which we still are doing. And it helped me to appreciate, all the goodness that comes from missing someone, and how lucky we are to have someone in our lives that we can miss, and how we should turn that sadness into happiness. And so that song is probably most meaningful to me because of Noah. Love you too, Jeffrey Michael. Please come to Colorado. I would love to. I love Colorado so much. I would love to play there. Grows You Goes on my sad playlist. I understand. It's melancholy, and that's okay. And I appreciate that. What parts do you dislike about being a celebrity? Oh, deep one. Well, I'm kind of like, I feel like I've got a good balance going where, I can still go out and be a normal person. I'm not like, Brad Pitt status or anything. But it's a little scary when, people make assumptions or judgments about you based on little pieces of information or out of context quotes or ideas of you from other things without actually knowing who you are and sort of make decisions about you. That's something that comes with celebrity that's kind of icky. That just comes with the territory, but privileged and lucky to be in the position I'm in, so that's fine. I hope you're Fiyero in the Wicked movie. I will not be in the Wicked movie, but thank you so much. I can't wait to see it and watch it as a huge super fan and spectator, but I will not be in it whatsoever. Please do a Cross Canada tour. Oh, well, let's first come to see me in Toronto, and then we go from there, right? But I love Canada. Did you hear about or see the Spring Awakening revival in London? You're an icon. Wow, thank you. I love both thoughts, Jake McCollum. I heard it's a great revival. I didn't get to see it, but it's one of my favorite musicals. I wrote my college essay about Spring Awakening. And one of my biggest regrets in my life is missing the reunion concert in New York that they did. Have I ever been to Peru? No. I'd love to go to Peru. And yes, I saw West Side Story as well. I thought it was equally gorgeous. I thought it was really, really wonderful. And Mike Feist was astoundingly good. So, so good. Not just because he's my friend, I also think he actually was just incredible. And of course, Ariana, congratulations on the Oscar. Wonderful, well deserved. Can I do another dance party with Catherine Noah? Oh yeah, you're referring to, we did this Quarantunes dance party like week 1 of the pandemic, where we did like a virtual dance party that we led with everyone. I was just talking about that the other day with Noah, how like our first reflex when everything was falling apart was to like do a dance party, and how that was kind of a really nice reflex and kind of the right response. So yeah, we'd love to do that again. I mean, hopefully, knock on wood, we won't be needing something so virtual ever again, but maybe we'll do an in-person dance party, who knows. What else? Have I seen In the Heights? Yes, loved In the Heights. If I'm getting like a writer's block or something, or I can't get myself up to do something creative, I just try to immerse in other people's stuff and watch content, listen to other music, watch other musicals and things like that, and just get re-inspired and find my way back to something on my own time. But I understand, I often feel unmotivated, especially with the world kind of falling apart in many ways. It's hard to remember that it's important to just enjoy your daily life, or try to make art that matters, or try to make yourself happy. I understand that, so I'm with you in that struggle, and we take it one day at a time. Oh my goodness, I'm just going back a little because there's so many going on. Do I like Glee? Of course I like Glee. I went as Mr. Schuster for Halloween in 9th grade, or 10th grade maybe, either 9th or 10th, and Beanie was Sue Sylvester as my costume partner, and now Jane Lynch, who played Sue Sylvester, is playing her mother in Funny Girl on Broadway. Very full circle. Do I know that Harry Styles follows me? Yes, I do. I'm friendly with Harry. He's a wonderful guy. I've seen him in concert many times. He came to Dear Evan Hansen when we were doing it in New York. Lovely guy. And I follow him back. He's great and so cute. Hi, Paige. Molly's Must Reads told me to shout out Paige. What's up, Paige? Do a backflip? I sadly cannot even close to do a backflip, but I really like the impulse to ask me to do a backflip very much. Busted. My favorite band, Muna's my favorite band for sure, and they just put out a great song called Anything But Me that you should listen to, that I listen to on the treadmill like 6 times in a row, and I just love them. I'm obsessed with them. Highly recommend. Thoughts on our chemistry? Is that Nick Dodani? Nick Dodani's here. Nick Dodani, we have amazing chemistry, and you know it. You don't even have to ask. And congratulations on your film role. We're all so excited to see it. Where did me and Noah meet? Well, Noah and I were friends for many years. Hey! Stop eating dirt. We were friends for many years. We met in New York doing theater, and our friend Molly Gordon and Nick Lieberman, who you were just speaking with, who was right there. I don't know why I showed you the empty place he once was, but there you go. They made a web series together, and we all were in it together, so we just kind of met through the grapevine of the community, and we were friends, and kind of like, will they, won't they, for many years, and then I wised up, came to my senses, and now we're doing good. Can I give you the production of Little Women that opens this week a shout out? Yes, Christina Licatosi, I believe. It went away and I probably said it wrong. But Christina's production of Little Women. Congratulations on your opening. Can't wait to see videos. Bootlegs are bad, but also can't wait to see videos. It's Cassidy's 18th birthday. Happy 18th birthday, Cassidy. Thanks for spending some of your birthday here with me on this kind of manic but lovely live. Show the whole outfit. Oh my god. Wow. Both of those things, and on telling us all that you're both of those things, because that's amazing. My only advice would be that you're fantastic, and you know, anyone that's worth having around in your life is just going to love you the same, if not more, once you tell them. And for other, you have to leave space for other people to react differently, and hopefully they'll come to their senses because they are firmly in the wrong. And say, my friend that I was hoping for has come, and I think that I just requested him. Oh, and it's fully starting to rain, so I'm going to go under this umbrella. Hey! What's up?
Hi, Ben Platt.
Hi, Ben Abraham. How are you?
I'm good. I don't think I've ever done this where I've joined someone on a live.
Really?
Yeah, this is my
I'm
first.
I'm honored to pop your cherry. Well, for
Thanks,
anyone
Ben
who
Platt.
doesn't know, Ben, apart from being
Or an epiphany. I can't remember. I think it was a P. I think I
it
was
was it wasn't
peeing.
that long. It was a piece.
Yeah. I can't believe we have a song that's got 100 million streams.
I know, it's so crazy. Also, it's just so heartening that it's like not necessarily the one that maybe like folks would have told me it would be. You know, it's like
Yeah.
it's one that I think is really beautiful and meaningful, specific, and
Mhm.
it's I know that's not always the case in terms of the ones that take off in that way. So I feel really
Yeah.
lucky that we also really like love in an authentic way. You know,
Yeah. So good.
you have an album out too right now.
I do. And you sing on it.
I
You're
do.
on it for a little moment.
Live hasn't seen it.
That is true.
You should check it out, and the album in general.
Fun.
Well, Ben, congrats on your 100 million stream song.
Hey, thank you. Congrats to you. It's
Thanks.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to hitch my wagon to your success in other ways in the future.
Anytime, any day, in any way that
Yeah, we should definitely write again
I
at
would
some
love
point.
to.
Great. All right, guys.
Thanks for popping in, Ben.
Pleasure.
I don't know how to take you away.
I think I can do it. I can do it from my side. Bye, everyone.
Wow, what a guy! What a talented guy. He's a really brilliant songwriter, and part of the reason I think the song has taken off so much is obviously because of his genius as well. So we definitely look forward to writing together some more. I'm gonna answer a couple more questions and then hit the road, but thank you all for hanging and watching. Let's just get a couple more in here. Let's see. Someone said go on tour together. Well, he actually was my opener on my first tour, so we did kind of go on tour together, and he was fantastic. How'd you get to George's name? I've probably said this before, but yes, it's primarily named for George Seurat, who is a painter that the musical Sunday in the Park with George is about. And there's a big poster in my house of Sunday in the Park with George. And so Noah and I were on a hike, actually, when we got sent the picture of the little puppy that they had for us. And as soon as we saw his face, I think I was just like, Georgie. He's George. Just kind of came. Can you give Beck a shout out? What's up, Beck? Please do an IGTV cooking series with Noah. Okay, well, we definitely want to do a cooking show at some point in our lives. That's our dream. But there is something that we're cooking up together that we're going to get to tell you about really soon, that I'm very excited about, that we will be doing in tandem, as a couple, as it were. So get excited for that. Thoughts on the singer Pink? That's a great one. I love Pink. She's amazing. She sings, she dances, she flies from the ceiling. She's the real deal. She can perform live. I think she's great. Hints for the cover on your tour. Well, as I said, I've only released kind of a handful of covers in my career, and it's definitely one that is listenable on the Spotifys and such. So you could probably guess. And it's like a really fun one for a big space, big room. Will Hockman, what's up, Will Hockman? My friend Will's here. Hey, man, nice to see you. Okay, you guys. I'm going to go before I start saying nonsense, even though I've kind of already only been saying nonsense. But I just want to say thank you so much for hanging out, for listening to the music, for supporting, for streaming Grow As We Go and getting it to 100 million. And I promise to keep giving you any music that I feel is worthy of your time and your ears. And I can't wait to see you all on tour. Get tickets if you don't already have them. Link, my bio, profile. Thank you guys so much. And I'm going to end with Bailey Bulkley's question, what's your favorite color? And the answer is blue.